We closed on our land in the beginning of July and we're super excited. So I wanted to put together a video to just kind of show our families what we're working with out here and, get everyone excited because hopefully by this time next year when we're getting hitched out there, it'll look a lot different. So while we take this little drive up to the property, let me tell you about it. This was the first piece of land that we put an offer in on, and we actually put the offer in on it before we even saw the property in person. We had already been up in that area. We looked at like a used double wide on a piece of land up there, and we knew that area was great. It had a view of Mount Hood. It was advertised as having no utilities or anything in place, but we later found out that there was septic, so that kind of just seemed like a plus. So when you get to the property, you pull up on a private road. It's gravel, and this is what it looks like. It's pretty wide open pasture area. Definitely was used for grazing at one point. We have a neighbor to the north and to the south, and then the private road there. And then on the other side, on the east side, there's a county road. So pretty nice and peaceful as far as that goes. I'll throw some information up on the video right now, but when we first got it, we just had to go out there and kind of clean up. There has been, bits and pieces from owners over the years just left, and it's not really bad, but there's just a little bit of junk all over the place. And there's a lot of poison oak in the woods that Chris has been taking care of. He's definitely gotten himself into some poison oak several times since he's gone up there to work. But he's going to be doing a lot of work in the coming months to get this forested area looking a lot nicer. We're going to need electric, so he's going to have to clear a 30-foot wide piece of land to get the electric from that county road up to where our house will be. We did get a well witcher to come out, and whether you think it's hocus pocus or not, it's a good deal. The guy here who I asked if I could record him, and he was like, totally, don't mind. He actually installed the septic back in the 90s. So it was great just to hear from him because he's done this type of work for a very long time. And here he is, he's just walking around and he's trying to find veins, water veins. And then when he gets down on his knees, he even said this himself, that this was more of like the hocusy pocusy part is when he gets down on his knees, he's trying to figure out how deep the well is going to actually have to be. So this is definitely going to be one of the most expensive things that we do. Actually, outside of the house that we're buying, the well is going to be super pricey. In that area, people have wells from anywhere from like 25 feet, which seems crazy, and I don't know how much that's producing, to 1,000 feet. So we'll see how that goes, but hopefully we'll be, on the lower end. Here you just see us cleaning up. There's like an air conditioning and a bunch of weird junk. There's an RV pad out there at the property that I think someone was living at one point because we found the septic. There's a septic hook-in for the RV, so that's great. And there was like a water hook-in, but that's been since turned off. It was on a shared well thing. So yeah, no water, no electric, but we'll get there. We're currently waiting to get approved for our construction loan, and that's how we're going to finance all the the weird things like the electric, the well, maybe not electric, we might pay it out of pocket for that, but the well and the house and stuff like the driveway and those little weird things. The seller agent never came for his thing, so we just removed it because we didn't want people driving by and seeing like, oh, this is for sale, let's go drive around it, because obviously we're not staying there yet, but we hope to move our trailer that we're currently living in up to the property and living at the property full time so Chris can do more work out here. So that's the plan for now. Here's a little bit of just the views and how pretty it is. So we can't wait for all of you guys, all of our family and friends to come up and see it. We're super excited. Yeah, that's about it. ouchie bush, and it's where water would be if it was wet. Well, anything would have water in it if it was wet. That was stupid. That's where the seasonal river wetland is.